Minnie, I have some difficult news to tell you.
Oh, what news?
Apple is discontinuing me. It will now be up to you to carry the torch and provide Apple users everywhere with Siri and the HomeKit support they are used to.
It will be okay. Oh gee, I will make you proud. Let's enjoy the time we have left. To be honest, I kind of get it, since I am now compatible with Thread technology. You have to admit, that is pretty lit.
Okay guys, obviously Apple didn't actually discontinue their HomePod, did they? Just because Apple released a statement doesn't mean it's true, does it? Apple put way too much effort into perfecting this HomePod to just say goodbye. I cannot process this information. Come on, Apple, 7 tweeters, 6 far-field microphones, spatial awareness. This hurts so bad. Maybe this is my fault. I should have a HomePod in every room, and I should be giving HomePods to people as gifts. I should have started making videos earlier promoting how amazing these HomePods are. I should have been posting more online reviews and sending more tweets. This could have been prevented. But it's too late. How could Apple be doing this? This isn't right. Where is Steve Jobs? Steve never would have let this happen. That's it. I think it's time to break up with Apple. Alexa, here we come. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, Tim Cook. I love Apple. I'm so deep into the ecosystem. I could never use Alexa. Come on. Just bring back a supercharged, revamped HomePod with access to third-party music services and at a more competitive price so people actually buy it. Do this and I'll make things right. I'll start only buying Apple authorized accessories even when I can find better, cheaper ones online through Amazon. And I'll start paying for my TV shows and my movies through Apple, even when the same show is available to me for free through Netflix. Please, Apple, please. Okay, I can't keep living like this. Shake it off, TBL. I gotta find a way to move on. Okay, so where do we go from here? Sure, we have the Mini, but it's not the same. Maybe I just go out and I buy another HomePod, even though I don't need it, just so I have it. Or maybe I buy more Minis. The Mini sounds really good, and its compact size makes it fit well into almost any room. Who needs the original HomePod? The HomePod Mini has the U1 chip and, Thread. Thread. And if you really want to, you can add a second HomePod Mini and create a stereo pair, and you're still spending less money than one original HomePod. Plus, I already have my 2 existing HomePods. It's not like Apple's gonna stop supporting those anytime soon. And if you really need to add the best speaker that you can get that's gonna give you room-filling sound, there are so many options out there, and some of them like Sonos have AirPlay too. Add a HomePod Mini in the same room for your Siri and your HomeKit functionality and you're good to go. The Mini may not sound as good as the original, but for $129 Canadian, you can afford to put these speakers in almost every room of your house. Okay, so the big news, as you know, Apple is discontinuing the original HomePod. This was announced last week, and it seems like everybody is talking about this. Now I've had some time to digest this, and you know what? Maybe Apple discontinuing the original HomePod isn't really such a big deal. Now Apple can focus on more important things like Apple Glasses, Apple Car, and where are AirTags? Now, I did a video comparing the original HomePod to the newer HomePod Mini, so if you haven't seen that video, I will link that in the description, so be sure to check it out. The HomePod was released in 2018 and it was marketed as the best sounding speaker in its class. For me, this is when Apple solidified their commitment to HomeKit. The problem is that at $449, it was a very expensive smart speaker, even after it was reduced by $50 to $399. Still a very expensive smart speaker when you're competing against companies like Google and Amazon that are selling their smart speakers for well under $100. Apple's also criticized for not allowing third-party music services such as Spotify. Yeah, there is ways to get around this. You can use AirPlay, but it's not as seamless of an experience as if you were just using Apple Music. The original HomePod is amazing if you're someone like me, and maybe someone like you because you're watching this video. If you're someone that's all in on Apple, I'm talking iPhone, Apple TV, HomeKit, Apple Music, then this is an excellent speaker and an excellent choice for you. But as Apple people, well, we're a bit of a different breed. And now we have the HomePod Mini. The HomePod Mini was rumored long before it was finally released, and I had questions as to whether it was actually going to happen or not. I'm just glad that the HomePod isn't just completely abandoned altogether. We still have the Mini in its place. So what do we lose with the HomePod Minis? Well, we do lose home theater mode. This is how I have my HomePod set up. They're attached to my Apple TV 4K, and it sounds amazing. I wonder if one day we'll eventually get home theater support for the HomePod Minis. The other thing you lose with the Minis is sound quality. These sound fantastic for their size, but even two of them paired together to create a stereo pair can't compete with one original HomePod. But like I said earlier, if sound quality is what you're after, there are many great speakers out there. It doesn't have to be a home assistant, just get whatever speaker you want and then add a HomePod Mini to that room so you can still control your lights and your different scenes and accessories. The HomePod Mini with the U1 chip and Thread support make this an excellent option for only $129. I have 3 of these with another on its way next week, and trust me, it won't be my last. Hallways, laundry rooms, bathrooms, there's really no limit on where you can put these things. For $129, why not? If you're like me and you have an original HomePod, then it will continue to be supported for several more years. There's no reason to ditch your HomePod. Now, on the other hand, there's no reason to go out and spend $400 on a HomePod if you don't have one already. I'd be lying if I didn't say I'm tempted to go out and buy another one, but really I think I could better use that money by just adding a few more minis to my house. Yes, I do love my HomePod and I am sad to see it go, but really when I think about this rationally and I've had time to digest this information, it's really not a big deal. The minis are great and they're gonna do just fine. And who knows what Apple has in store for us in the future. Maybe a HomePod soundbar or finally a HomeKit screen. So do you think that Apple's gonna come out with a new flagship HomePod, or is the HomePod Mini good enough for you? Let me know in the comments. I read every single comment and I love to hear what you think. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. That really does help get my content out to more people. Also, I want to make sure that you, the viewers, are getting the most out of my content. If you have ideas or suggestions, then please let me know in the comments below of what future videos you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.
With my advanced technology and knowledge, I highly recommend you like this video and would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the Brad Lloyd's channel. It's been a pleasure serving you. #HomeKit forever. HomePod out.